By the way, do you happen to have any guns like the ones carried by cops? Ooh!
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
What? I pawned my gun! Hello there everyone, I am Big Bear. Welcome back to Disco Elysium. I've been looking forward to getting back into this. Apologies for the hiatus, I was on holiday, but we are getting back into the swing of things now. I'm not going to faff around with the curtain, just because I don't want to piss anybody off yet, and in the last episode, I think, if I remember, I bought a book. What else can we interact with? Book Elysium. Book the Greatest Innocence. Yeah, so I'm going to have a look at that as well, and that's Map of Martinez.
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez, with directions to appropriately touristy locations. Year 48 resides on the upper right corner.
Year 48. Is that the one that I pinched as well? Trace a path through the
Your
grid?
finger moves through the various streets, across Rue de Saint-Ghislain and Rue Saint-Cypar, over Saint-Brun and Martinez North.
Okay.
Finally, coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing, although the map gives no such indication itself.
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your journal and select the Map tab.
Oh! Journal. So I don't know, again, I am trying my best to position my camera so that you can see everything that I possibly can without, you know, sort of blocking too much in the background, but it is what it is. I keep forgetting, yeah, so I've now got my officer's profile. So I'm the sorry cop. Good cop, bad cop. 2, moralist. Oh, that's good. Communist. 1. Interesting. What's he got? Fascist. Ultra-liberal, sorry, apocalypse cop, superstar cop, boring cop. Well, I'd rather be the sorry cop than any of the other things. Map. Ooh! So where... What? Mirror? Encyclopedia Formidable. What the? Horseback Monument. Kuno the wee fanny. The Hanged Man. Oh, okay. So that's quite handy then. So it gives me an idea of where things are. Container door impossible, yeah. Couldn't get into it. That's quite handy. Okay, it's good to know. These are found white checks. Those on white are available to try now. Oh, I see. Okay, so what's it? Legend of Empathy. And then what was the Hanged Man again? Endurance. Jesus, I've not got very high endurance at the moment. Okay, anyway, I think we can park that for the time being. What else did I have? Did I get any new clothes or anything? I can't remember. No, I was fine. Yeah, I had my jacket and that's now increased my health, which was quite handy. Yeah, endurance 1. And that's kind of boosted the endurance as well, so that's helpful. I'm not going to faff around any more in the bookshop. Let's go and have a look and see what else there is out there, because I think I've sort of exhausted everything that I can possibly look at. Was there anything else to speak to the lassie about?
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
What are you missing here? Why does this feel familiar? Nah, okay, so I'm not going to get that in the meantime. What else have we got? Oh. Okay, I think I just missed a check there, but never mind. Where? Oh. What's going on for you has been banged up? Inoperable. Okay. What the hell's this? Roundabout North. Capeside at Martinez Pier. Oh, okay, so we can go and have a look at that next. What else? If you had a bag in your hand, perhaps you could collect these. But oh yeah, I need a bag to be able to go and get change as well. How much have I got? 231. Oh my god. Oh. I think he's kind of screwed. Oh, bag! Excellent. Oh.
Yes?
No, 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 no. I'm trying to... Why can't I view the bin anymore? Oh, well, okay, just remind me to collect bottles. I say you remind me, I'm going to have to remind myself. What is this? Oh. What's the scroll of seagulls, seabirds? Oh! There's people there as well. A spatter of bullet holes. Let's go and have a quick chat with these chaps as well, and then we can. It looks like we can go north. Hello, people. Bulls!
Life doesn't need to be a struggle.
He covers his mouth to hide a burp.
I'll be with you in a moment, officer. Let me just finish my sandwich. Talk to angry old René first.
Angry old René. Okay. Hello.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
This one's still chewing on a sandwich.
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Okay, well no, I don't believe in that. Shouldn't I ask what game it is first? Alright, I got this ball time. Okay, let's go for it.
That's the spirit.
Hey, hand-eye
Don't
coordination.
even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway. They're way past their prime.
Okay, better observe them first. Hand-to-eye coordination. 97%. I can do this. Boom. Oh, they're gonna get pissed off that I've ruined their game. What are you
You're
doing?
immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter. You'll make it work.
Feel the ball.
The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it. Probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory.
Why is this relevant that I'm just about to play balls with these chaps?
Already, your muscles are adjusting to the weight. The nervous system calibrating until you and the ball have merged into a single entity. The man ball is ready.
I forgot about the word porn. Oh, I love this game. Taking the surroundings.
A chilly breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball.
There's time for a last glance inward. Who am I?
An embodiment of pure motion. A fine-tuned locomotor running at maximum efficiency.
The inertia can be contained no more than a bullet leaving a gun. Let go. Be the bullet.
Merde! Bordel de merde!
Why did I just use that as a shot put for... Oh, Christ.
A whorehouse of shit. It wasn't whorehouse of shit. The shot was at least 23 meters. Probably 24, and then some. Nothing to be embarrassed about.
What the hell is your problem?
Oh, not a weak right triceps, that's for sure. Problem? I don't understand.
You vandalized our game, son! We can't play pétanque with 5 bull!
Sorry, an honest mistake. Are we good? P-tank. Open to, I understand. Open to, I understand.
No, you don't! Our pétanque game is ruined! We want our bull back!
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
Yes, I think so, but I did just lob the bowl into the ocean.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug! You owe us a goddamn bull!
Okay, I'll try to fix this, accept the task.
Good. Mistakes are forgiven when men at least try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try. Now, why did you approach us?
Yes, why did you come here? It's unlikely they know anything about the murder.
Hey, I found your guard booth.
Yes, the Debardiers Union pays me to stand vigil during the night. Not out of any political allegiance, mind you.
Oh, so he's the night shift guard at the docks.
I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and money is tight.
You must have seen something on the night of the murder. Your booth looks right into the yard.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday.
Okay, hold on. Why are you on leave?
It's a private matter. Nothing to do with your investigation.
You see, officer, René is the kind of man would rather die than admit he needs medical assistance or, God forbid, sick it. A real man's man is just gonna ride it out.
It's not particularly sensible.
I'm fine, goddammit. Mind your own business. It's nothing. Just got to cut back on coffee.
So who was working your shift that night?
No one. The boss has been unmanned since last Monday. There's no other guard. It's just me.
So what happens if he pops his clogs then?
No one has been guarding the container yard since last Monday.
Yes. It's not actually an issue. I mean...
Look, officer, the container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before René. Monsieur Claire had that booth built specially for him. It's mostly decorative.
So it doesn't matter if you're there or not?
The possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-minded individuals.
Well, okay, makes sense.
Evrard created this job for René because he knows the Royal Carabinier's pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words.
Ever gets it, big guy looking after the small and everyone working together. I love it. Only weakens a man further. Do or die, there is no middle ground. René is but one man. We need a program. Get all the elderly back in the jobs market. Keeps folks motivated. That I agree with that.
Look, officer, can we conclude the topic of my guard booth now?
Yeah, fair enough. I saw a picture in there. You were in it. Who's the girl?
She is nobody. This is none of your concern, and I refuse to discuss my private affairs with the RCM.
Fine.
The lady is Jeanne-Marie Beaulieu, and she sure as hell wasn't a nobody.
Did I have that as a task? Shoot. Oh, I must have done. Okay. Jean-Marie Beaulieu. Gaston speaks with a soft voice, and she sure as hell wasn't a nobody. Got it, thanks.
Yes. Like I said, it would be up anyway, so might as well keep an eye out. It keeps my senses sharp.
Do you know anything about the man hanging in the backyard?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
You don't have a problem with cops?
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
Ah, thanks, René.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
What about policemen? So again, you don't know anything.
If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
Fair play.
'Tis true, sire. He knows nothing.
You seem to be playing in a crater. I saw the statue of Philip III near the roundabout.
Ah, yes. King Philip III on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
Okay.
A superpower. feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule.
How should a true king rule? What was that about? What was that about cocaine?
Oh, old Philip was a big fan of the purple nose candy the nobility loved so much. A cocaine connoisseur of sorts. His egocentricity is borderline legendary.
You can't even take responsibility for yourself. How could you fathom the responsibility weighing on the shoulders of a ruler? That's why the Philippian kings use cocaine, for clarity of vision, to aid in their work. Regnum cocainum, Revachel's finest years.
Seems to grow taller, bringing with pride about the past. So all the officials were on cocaine then?
Of course. Clarity of vision. Awareness.
Now, I've never partaken of such, but is that how that works then? Because I'm fairly certain if you were just snorting cocaine and trying to rule, you'd just end up screwing everything up. But who am I to rock the boat?
Philip III was even brought into this world with the help of cocaine. The court made him administer the dose to his mother when she was in labor, and it is well known that with the help of cocaine, only the purest, of course, he was able to connect with higher realms.
Higher realms? So he was just completely junked off his tits then?
He's just making excuses for the king's habits, isn't he?
I sometimes need... No, such responsibility requires a boost every now and then. Sometimes I need one too. Absolutely not. Seems like irresistible behaviour for a monarch. Drug users shouldn't even operate heavy machinery, much less rule countries. Thank you for clearing that up. I have some other questions now. You know what, I'm not... no, actually, you know what? Yeah, much less rule countries under cocaine.
From what I've seen of the officers of the RCM...
Whoa. Easy,
I don't
Tiger.
want to get into a debate about drug policies.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
Right.
You seem to be playing in a crater.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
It's an interesting perspective. I like it. Does it have anything to do with all the bullet holes I've been seeing around?
Yes. It was left by heavy artillery fire.
Okay, it's a crater left by artillery fire, but why?
Why what?
Why was heavy artillery used?
Because that's what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Did you use artillery fire against them?
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked. Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
Jesus.
It was probably a bit more complicated than that.
Why shell them here in Martinez? They should have chosen a place away from people and buildings. Look, I don't understand. I understand I'd bomb this place too. No, they should have chosen a place away from people and buildings.
This place is the damn beachhead, son. They had to soften the commies up first.
The beachhead?
Yes. The military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachel.
How did we get onto this topic?
Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachel during Operation Deathblow in 08.
Jesus Christ.
The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Deathblow sounds grim. Nose thoroughly and turn to look northeast. Shake your head and look down at the crater. Deathblow sounds
This
grim.
here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we played pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Yeah.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
That explains all the war damage.
Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too.
There was a strange gleam in his eyes.
The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Oh dear.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course they still all influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players at the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the...
He stops mid-sentence and
What do
turns to
you
you.
think?
Thinking men have opinions on these things.
What, me?
Present one.
That's how it should be. Soft socialists paving the way for the hard-working class to take over. Well, foreign powers cleaned up our mess, and now they rule us. Shake your head in shame. The coalition seems quite capable, actually. Commies just don't understand how money works. No, I don't think I just do. Foreign powers cleaned up our mess, and now they rule us.
I'm sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains,
Yeah.
I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned to Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frisel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case. Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio. This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
What is a suzerain?
The suzerain is the king! Has everyone forgotten already? They've forgotten already. It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
Oh, okay, so composure -1 because I threw the bull into the sea, +1 no Renee's job situation. Oh, I didn't realise that that type of stuff can actually impact it. Is there anything else I can do for composure? Thanks for your time. Give me a wee second. I'm going to have a quick look and see if there's anything I can do to get that white check. Okay, there's nothing I can do at the moment, but I just realised that if I equip the bag, it allows me to collect... Oh! I see. Okay, 10 cents a pop. That's hardly worth it. Enormous bulls worthy of a real man. Okay, there was nothing else here, was there? What the... Oh. Spirit interruption clicks of swallows fill the air. See the roof, not rain. Has almost washed them off. A roof of what, exactly? Oh. An ancient fountain. What the hell's down here? I look like such a hobo just wandering around with it. Oh! This isn't going to get me any money whatsoever. Oh, who are you?
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin.
I will say just before we continue, sorry, I was having a wee look at a few things there. So I'm almost at a point where rigorous self-critique is finished, and then I can move on to something else. What was this one? Let's rewind, let's trace your drunken steps. I better do that one next, because that seems like it'll tell me if I can remember how, or where my home is, I guess. Go under the Great Raised Motor Track. See, sorry. Okay. Sorry, yes, I digress. And on top of that, I'm aware that looking at my diary, there's a number of things to look at here. So inspect the victim's body, but I can't get it down yet. Pay for damages. Oh, God, yeah, I need money to be able to stay in the hotel. How does time work in this, in the sense that am I just going to end up out in the street? That I've not figured that one out yet, but at least they let me off with a big chunk of change, which is good. Shit. I need to try and find my badge. I need to try and find my goddamn gun. Who made the collar point? Keep searching for the collar. This might take some time. Who put the clothes in the trash? Oh, I could probably go and do that. Ask Kuno. I don't want to speak to Kuno again. I can ask Gart, though. The special borscht. What's so special about the borscht the strikers are eating? The cook in the whirling rags is... Oh, yeah, I forgot about the borscht as well. Replace the lost bowl. I've just thrown that into the sea. What else have I got? Oh, I've got 2 points to use Could I... Was it composure? Wait a minute, to go and try the bowls thing. Well, let's see what this in this... Silling. Let's see what they have to say.
The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here.
He gives you a thumbs up.
Everything's cool. The goods are cool. The customers are cool. The place is cool. And one more thing, officer.
I'm cool.
You're very cool.
Yay!
Bang, 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 bang.
He makes both hands into finger pistols and fires a few finger bullets into the air.
You feel a twitch in your index fingers. There's a finger shootout brewing.
No, it's a safety hat. Whip him out.
Don't shoot, officer. Have we got an arrest here or just a shakedown?
A shakedown.
Good one, officer. You're a funny guy. Now, what can I do for you?
I like this guy. This isn't a joke, give me your money, I need money. Okay, I can actually try and rob him, I'm guessing. Just kidding, I'm really here to shake you down for some answers to official police questions.
Then fire away, officer.
What did it? Finger pistols 9mm. Was you were promised a gun, that much is certain. This is why you became a cop, yet here you are loitering around with idle hands like some sorry-ass loser from the street. Suddenly you're supposed to be solving cases. Suddenly you're supposed to be solving cases by what? Like talking to people. How are they going to believe that you can protect yourself and them from savages without a firearm? This isn't right. You need to think around this problem and you need to snap your fingers at people as you do. Maybe I'll do that next after Lonesome Long Way Home, because that feels kind of important. What was this? Rhetoric 42. Why is it 42? Where's rhetoric? Oh, is it because I've not put anything into it? Practice the art of persuasion, enjoy rigorous rather. Intellect before. So I've got one skill point. I don't know whether I should be saving these up for specific circumstances or... Because it did say that it was... Hang on a wee minute, sorry, I'm just blethering to myself. It's a white check, you may retry it. So 42% even. It's a little less than half, isn't it? I could give it a try. I don't think I've actually done that yet. I've always been worrying about putting points into the system to get... Oh, let's give it a shot. If I don't get it, fair enough.
Start with a little compliment, then work your way up from there. This is about business, remember.
Okay. Hey, you seem like a really successful entrepreneur. Would you like to support a member of the local police force?
Oh, okay. But why, officer?
Think of it as an investment.
An investment? What kind of investment?
It's an investment in me, a highly experimental human being. My risk-reward ratio was insane. I'm a policeman. It's an investment in good relationships with the RCM. It's an investment in your customer base. Gotta prime the pump, man. Let's go with a policeman. It's an investment in good relationships.
I hear you, officer. What kind of a sum are we talking about here?
Okay, well, I don't have 5 real. That's the problem. 10 real?
Sounds like a fair deal all around.
He gave me money. What did I just miss there?
Corruption.
It's just like bus or seagull. A kid watching out of a window describing things going by. He doesn't like it too much, but what do?
Oh. Did I just extort money out of this person then? Is that what I literally just did? It's an investment in the good relations with the RCM. He looks you straight in the eye. Here, your officer agrees. What kind of a sum are we talking? I'm confused. Oh well, okay, let's crack on. What kind of stuff are you selling? The food packages you're selling have humanitarian aid written on them. How come?
You mean these delicious pre-packaged shelf-stable meal kits? Really easy to cook, no hassle, really cheap too. Buy some, try them out.
No hassle. There's a little of a hassle here, it appears. A moral hassle.
That's fair enough. Doesn't that beat the idea of humanitarian aid that's supposed to be free? That's what makes it humanitarian. I think one said not for resale. Don't play games with me, Hawker. What's going on? Okay, well, if they're delicious, it's okay. Don't play games with me.
No problem here, officer. I get all this from one of my suppliers, an extremely reputable guy.
Wait. Humanex. Humanitarian aid.
Oh. Does your supplier drive that Humanox lorry over there?
What?
The children stares at the lorry as though he's never seen a lorry in his entire life.
A convincing performance. Bravo.
So he's basically getting handed humanitarian food aid packages and selling them.
Look, officer, I'm just a retailer. You'd have to talk to my supplier if you got questions about the supply chain. That's how the game works.
Interesting.
Then whips out his blue notebook and makes a note. Where are you from, Seleng?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago in the Samaran Isola.
You're from the Apricot Suzerainty, but you're not local, are you? Better not mention. Sounds good. Let's try that one.
Apricot Suzerainty calls to mind an era when the Seaguy archipelago was colonized by Revachol. It's a bit of a slur, in other words.
Don't fret, let him answer. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say... Oh, so I've just mispronounced it. Let's try and correct ourselves. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say that you're from, pronounce it very painstakingly, Seaguy.
Very cool. I admire your awareness of our intertwined histories. It's super nice of you to apologize for colonialism. But the Apricot Suzerainty is a shithole. That's why I left.
Right, but isn't it only a shithole because of Revachol? Let's not get into this politics side of things again. You're welcome. I do try to be supportive of other people and their cultures.
That's so cool, officer. Speaking of, why not support an independent local entrepreneur by buying some pens and glasses?
What kind of stuff are you selling?
Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom.
Where do you get those comfy pants? Do you have a permit to sell that? Is there a discount for cool officers like me?
No need for discounts at ceilings, officer. Everything's already on sale. Anything you want, 50% off.
But did he first mark them up 100%, just so that he could put them on sale?
Probably, but that's how retail works, isn't it? Are those things really on sale, or did you just jack up the price for it? No use prying.
Yes, it's a business secret. Let him keep it.
That's all then. Let me ask you something else.
Anything for you.
Oh, okay, well that would be it
Only
then.
the coolest goods.
Where do you get the comfy
I'm
pants?
an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers, all extremely cool and above board.
Do you have a permit?
Good joke, officer. Here we don't have permits, just economic freedom. Take a look around.
He takes a deep breath.
You glance around the decrepit buildings, the miserable weather, the sidewalks strewn with sunflower seeds and a dust-choked air.
It's beautiful. Beautiful freedom.
Sweet, no permits. Must work for me. Kim, is it true? I really should ask the question. He doesn't need a permit to sell?
It is, yes. Anyone can set up their shop whenever they feel like it.
Oh, well, that's good then.
That's right. No permits, no bureaucracy. That's why this city and its law officials are so cool.
Wait, what are we doing here then if there are no permits? Look at Kim and the police insignia on his sleeve.
If you wanted to be cynical about it, you could say we are here to protect the interests of property holders. I am not, however.
My man, officer, you make all this possible. Without you, this climate would be extremely bad for business. You're part of the gossamer state.
Gossamer is a fine, filmy substance consisting of cobwebs spun by small spiders, seen especially in autumn. It's safe to say he's referring to the near absence of regulations.
A gossamer state, you're right, this is cool. I'm part of a hip thin, almost non-existent state apparatus. So cool guys protect businessmen while everyone else lives in the ruins. I can think of cooler things. But you're a foreigner. I'm protecting the business interests of foreign nations. Then I'm protecting a state lawlessness. I'm not an officer of law. But you're a foreigner. I'm protecting the business interests of foreign nations.
Yeah, Ravashaw's the coolest. Doesn't care about where you're from, who you are. It's all about freedom.
He nods admiringly. Okay, let me ask you something else.
Anything for you.
Well, that's it in a nutshell from him. Okay. Let's have a wee look. What was this? Food gifts from the people of Messina. Oh. Maintaining it not for resale.
There are
Yeah.
clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
Save the economy? That sounds off.
Oh, can I buy some clothes that have properties then that I could use?
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places.
Yeah.
The box smells like cat piss or like an old person with no money.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first-hand, buy second-hand. Keep the economy moving.
Find something we're salvaging from the pile of rags. 92.
Something cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind, summer, 100% waterproof, and sport. All in different typefaces.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
1 composure minus 1 the shivers. 450. Yeah, I can do that.
Gotta prepare for springtime, right?
So what did that... Oh, wait a minute. No, hang on. Oh, no, I can't go to... save the economy. What are you talking about? Okay, leave now. Oh, I keep thinking I really should actually...
You keep coming back. That's good, officer. Keep browsing those clothes. Keep saving that economy.
I was going to say that I keep forgetting that I should try and explore every single element of conversation with individuals because, of course, it does give me certain elements of experience points, I think. I forgot about that earlier, talking to a couple of people. Save the economy, what are you talking about?
Haven't you heard, officer? We've got to be economically conscious. Recycle your cash, keep it in circulation. Don't buy new things. Buy eco.
This doesn't make sense. Why exactly does the economy need saving? Thanks for the advice. I'll try to be more economically conscious. I will.
Very cool. The economy thanks you, officer.
Okay, that'll do. What else we got here? This says, speakers from the people of Samara. And there's a can down there. Okay, anything else in... Oh, what else is here?
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small box. A variety of shapes and colors.
Oh, more stuff.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
Try the sage on rummage through the box.
These are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of cheap Syrahese plastic. The kind of plastic that melts in the sun. Those UV stickers are almost certainly just there for the show. If anything, these lenses probably direct more UV light into your pupils. A UV magnifier.
I'm inclined to believe that, actually.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, super material, very cool, UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool while doing your dangerous police work.
Try again, maybe you can find some interesting sunglasses in the box. I know it's a white check, but I'm not going to get it at 28. What about these ones?
These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face. You can feel them pinching your nose and chafing against your brow.
Damn, officer! You look like a mega secret spy. Very secret. They're practically made for you. I'll let you have them for $2.50.
Oh, that is cheap.
It's going to be very difficult for anyone to take you seriously with these things on your face.
No, you are definitely not buying those.
Kim's stepping in. It's like, no, don't tell me what to do, Kim. I like the sunglasses. You're right. I'm too sensible for those.
Are you sure? But they look so good on you. You should think this through, officer.
+1 electrochemistry, -1 logic. Well, I mean, I can always buy them if it gives me a boost. That's a sensible thing to do, isn't it?
A good starter pair, officer. And when you're ready to upgrade, come back and see me.
And I can do, but only if I put weight into conceptualization. Okay, we'll leave for now. Right, let's back it up a little bit. What else? Ooh, bin. Let's go bin raking. I cannot believe I'm a police officer literally wandering around. Water rises up from the sewer, sour, acidic, and strangely comforting. Jesus. What the hell's this now? A helpline to the company that controls the drawbridge. Ooh, Ben. Oh, more places. What the? Oh, brilliant! You see, now there you go. So if I bought the sunglasses, that gives me what +1 electrochemistry, and then there's a pair of gloves in the bin. Fantastic. So before I go into the shop, let's see what else is around here. Oh, there's a man. Can't believe I'm collecting bottles. This is so embarrassing. What is this? Roy's Pawn Shop. Fast cash for faster times. Oh, good. I don't have anything to pawn, though. Water lockout of order until Wednesday, 7:15. What day is it today? Can I... Do I have a date? Monday. There must be a date here somewhere. Why is it not in the diary, though? Surely. No? Filed Monday. Replaced lost will filed... Oh, so that was Monday at 3:45. And it is... Okay, it's 4:30. So it's still Monday. Day 1. So we started on a Monday, I think. That makes sense. What's this guy blethering about? So that doesn't work at the moment. Okay.
G'day to you, officers.
Oh, hello.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
First things first, what are you doing here, man? On the waterlock. Do you know what caused this wreckage? Point to the smashed billboard in the canal.
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Rivershell. Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Especially a waterlock.
Oh.
The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Can I have some of your salami?
Sure thing.
Cut off a slice of salami.
It is salty. It is savory. It is chewy. The hangover only makes the salami more tasty.
Oh, I've still got a hangover.
Want some too, officer?
Turns to kill.
Why not?
Lieutenant pawns the offer for a moment, then decides to go for it. He takes a slice of salami from the man and chews on it. Do you know what's further down the coast?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it. Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Okay. And I'm assuming this doesn't work
A
then.
couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque.
Oh, bloody hell, I see what they mean about the sign then.
This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
Oh, let's pull it anyway.
You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then, nothing happens.
Push it harder?
Nothing happens. A cold gust of wind blowing in from the sea interrupts the silence of the situation.
The lieutenant hums to himself while staring at your activities. Okay, release the lever.
A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the waterlock to get across the canal. Some other way. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
Yeah. No, I'm not going to pull the lever again. It's just embarrassing. Whoa!
Rigorous self-critique.
Oh, okay, that's complete. Smashing.
Here it is. Hard facts from the man you are. You once jerked off in the locker room and were caught. You held a young woman by the arm and kept her in your apartment for 20 minutes against her will. That's right. These are not flights of fancy. These are real deeds, Harry, emerging from the darkness of your past. You tried shooting a fleeing suspect in the foot, but hit him in the pelvis, crippling him for life.
Jesus.
And, above all, you let life defeat you. All the gifts your parents gave you, all the love and patience of your friends, you drowned in a neurotoxin. You let misery win, and it will keep on winning till you die, or overcome it.
Well, I think I'd rather overcome it, but Jesus. So what is this? So, right, the learning cap for the pain threshold raised to 6. Physics and motor red check failures, heal plus 1 health, and red check failures, heal 1 morale. So this increases... Right, I see. So am I... So I'm going to accept it, obviously, so that's fine. Oh, I can forget things, but it takes time then. So what is it? So 1 encyclopedia, factual memory returns. Research time 6 hours 5 minutes. Loneliness, lonesome long way home. What's this? 5 hours, minus 1 temporary research bonus is minus 1 authority, and temporary research bonus minus 2 savoir faire. Snapping doesn't help research. Your problem is that. I'm going to do lonesome long way home. And I can see the amount of space that I have, and so I can remember things and for... Oh! So I can internalize more things at once then if I want to spend points. So I've just got 1. I'm not going to use it at the moment. Okay. Got new clothes, that's fine. Right, okay, let's go and have a wee chat with the guy in the pawn shop and take it from there, I guess. Well, there's nobody here. So I just realised that was a bit sexist of me. I said guy, I was just assuming. Could have been anyone. Some kind of machine, an antique cash register. A bust of a woman, the plaque simply says "Day." In the dark, a film projector is running away. Oh god, there is a person here. Flippin' Nora. Oh, he's inside a wee booth. I thought it was a dummy or something. Mostly military wear, with a few more eccentric fashions thrown in. What's this?
Wow, a very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the other garb.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah. The print depicts a muscled man striding toward you, a giant sword in each hand, encircled by burning embers. Behind him is a cluster of cabins engulfed in flames. Beneath him are the words, Hjelmdal burning.
Hjelmdal. Sniff the t-shirt. That's a rad man from Hjelmdal t-shirt you've got there. How much are you selling the t-shirt for?
2 real.
Oh, nice.
That's dirt cheap.
Yep. Couldn't you just give it to me for free then?
But why?
Because I'm a broke cop without a cent to my name. I do have 7 real. Perhaps I could repay you in some other way. That doesn't sound right. I guess I can't really think of any good reason. Perhaps I could repay you in some other way.
I deal in goods, not services.
Okay. So rad. Okay, I've thought it over. So it's 1 physical instrument, plus 1 the shivers, minus 2 authority. Yeah.
Welcome to Hjelmdal, officer.
Okay. What is that?
Typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Oh, okay. Let your gaze run over the streetlights.
The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently.
What, he's pinched a streetlight?
This would make quite a statement in your living room.
Is that a streetlight? Where did you get this? How much for the streetlight? Where did you get this?
It was brought to me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property.
And so the pawnbroker doesn't hear him.
You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
studying the lights. Yeah, okay, that is pretty impressive. How much for the streetlight?
700 real. A bargain, I dare say.
Are you out of your mind? There's no one that would like... there's one like that on every corner, even taking into account the risk of obtaining light. That seems a bit steep. 700 right, I imagine it wasn't easy sawing off that street lamp.
Hey, I don't know where it came from, but it's not every day you get to buy and sell something so extraordinary.
That's true. Okay, there's nothing else you need to know about the light. That's fine. Well, if I ever want to buy a street lamp, I know I can get it for 700 real.
The boomboxes on the shelf look well-loved and well-travelled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels.
Stand on the tips of your toes to see more.
One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Shopkeep the Stereo 8 approved machine here. We're the owners. Could this device come handy in with my police? Are you sure this is all in working order? Shopkeep the Stereo 8 approved machine
It's
here.
a Harman Welshie W2. Made in Vespa. Designed in Seoul. Plays all reel-to-reel formats. 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real.
Okay, are you sure this is all in working order?
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech, found sounds and music from a variety of genres. Even though I don't really like music.
Who doesn't like music? Anyway, I'm not going to be buying that in the meantime.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty.
Inspect the knights on horseback, interface medium, dig up a truly cool figurine in the box under the table.
Why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse? A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found.
What is this? Show it to the shop.
Oh, that's the Headless Phone Rider.
Who?
The Headless Phone Rider. It's an urban legend. About a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head. 50 cents. Bargain price. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it, or something. That part of the story has many interpretations.
Why am I buying this? Okay, let's get it.
Did I mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky? Always carry it with you.
Okay. Inspect the knights on horseback.
Big men on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks. The kind that would mow down a line of enemy soldiers in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, who are they?
Franco-Nigerian knights. I used to be very serious about these guys.
Inspect the blue uniforms.
They're not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented by orange trousers. They are variously posed, wielding swords and rifles with bayonets.
What this looks like, Rene, the old guy who was playing Patang. Yeah,
This is what the loyalists looked like, yes, at first. Then they wised up and got camouflage.
Point at the blue figurines, what exactly are these?
Which ones? Ah, royalist soldiers from the time of the Revolution. The uniforms are painted a bit too brightly, I suppose.
Inspect the figurine in rags.
This set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few have rifles, but most of them carry pistols. Some even shovels and tall sticks.
These even soldiers.
You're probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes? Yes, they are soldiers, revolutionary soldiers. I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win.
It's meant to give people hope even we can do it. The contrast is meant to be disheartening as it ought to be. It's impossible to win against the cohorts of capital. Ask my friend Gart, whose bitch it made me. Of which it was more nuanced as it stands, I cannot comment. It's meant to give people hope. Even we can do it.
Maybe.
Maybe? Oh, that's it. Okay, step away from the table. It doesn't look like there's anything else here. Where is my Okay, I can interact with it, but I'll have a wee look at that later. Whoops. Let's have a wee chat with this guy and see if he knows anything.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop.
Really? In a pawn shop you don't see many police officers?
What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
It's shameful how insufficient the police presence is in these parts. Now that the RCM is here, tell me, have you had any trouble lately?
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law enforcement.
It's probably because I was getting plastered.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travellers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Quite the collection indeed. Look around. Typical vacacious consumerist objects. Honestly, I think of your selections here. Perhaps you've pressed your finger that's more tasteful than others. This business plan is all over the place. You should specialise, zoom in, recapitalise. Quite the collection indeed.
It keeps me entertained.
Attention is drawn once more to the play of light and shadow on the walls behind you.
He's well composed, but underneath it you sense psychedelic processes bubbling.
Ooh, electro...
Some kind of drug, maybe.
Some kind of drug, maybe. Electrochemistry. Is Roy high, and if yes, then what is he on? Hang on a wee minute. Let's go to... Let's leave it for a second, and then if we go into clothing, I can put the electrochemistry glasses on. And I can put the... what else was there? There was what? Oh, yeah. Yes, electrochemistry gloves. Thank you very much. What did they give me again? 1 interfacing. That's quite handy. But then if I come back to this, if I'm not mistaken...
Hello again. How can I help you?
That's how you do it. Am I going to miss this, though?
Feeling
Yay.
warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Pyrrolidon. It's tough to come by on the street.
Pyrrolidon, what is that?
A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Is it just me, or is it really warm in here? Sir, could you take off your sunglasses? I'd like to check your eyes. Get straight to it. So where does a man get... Oh, let's just check his eyes. I'm not going to start asking about where to get drugs.
Why on earth? These are prescription. I can't really see without them.
It's probably pretty obvious that you're under the influence, sir. I mean, I'm still suffering from a hangover, so it seems a bit rich that I would judge him for taking recreational drugs. No judgment, just curious. I probably did loads of Pyrrolidon before I lost my memory. Oh, jeez. Chill out, man. It's a chill out cop who just wants some of what you're having. I didn't mean to offend you. Drop the subject. You don't want any drugs. No judgment, just curious. Probably did loads of Pyrrolidon before I lost my memory. It's pretty obvious that you're under the influence, sir. I feel like I should be moving more towards being a cop than just sort of being, you know, sort of casual in terms of my chit-chat.
Pyrrolidon is just something I, you know, since the People's Power disaster. I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade. Had to take it for radiation sickness.
Oh, deal. The People's Power, what's that?
A bad idea. Some poor leftist built a particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities.
Fucking hell.
It malfunctioned. Radioactive waste everywhere. Probably some of it in you too.
Oh God.
The People's Pile was a Type U particle decay generator that failed immediately after entering service, releasing radioactive waste into River Esperance.
What was a particle decay? Why is it called the People's Pile? Why did it fail? What is a particle decay generator?
A primitive nuclear reactor, also called a pile.
Why is it called the People's Pile?
Construction began during the Commune of Revachol. The people continued work on it after the Commune fell. They wanted a cheap source of energy for Revachol West. Needless to say, things didn't work out.
Why did it fail?
An emergency valve defect resulted in steam pressure blowing the turbine, taking the fuel containment vessel up in the explosion. Both the faulty design and lack of finances contributed to the catastrophe.
Jesus. Tell me more about the emergency relief brigade you were part of.
We were an all-volunteer force, self-organised. Tried to help the fire brigades contain the spill.
On the patch, gamma radiation lines crossed with a red drop of blood.
I lived by the river since I was a small boy. The Esperance. Didn't have the art to let it all go to shit without trying to do something to help out.
Oh.
There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud. Years getting sick.
Looks at the sparring lights and stops. It must have been tough radioactive cleanup.
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened, and why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile. So much disappointment, and early deaths. Cancer mostly. And we knew all that was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could.
Whose fault was it that the generator failed?
No one's. Everyone's.
Oh, Jesus.
So much bitterness.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen?
How did you end up running a pawn shop?
The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it. So I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far away from Forburg as I can. Still in the same city, but...
Oh dear. Thank you for telling me.
I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
Okay, I'm not going to ask him for drugs. There's something I'd like to sell. You might be able to aid our investigation. I don't have anything to sell at the moment. You might be able to aid our investigation.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Oh, thank you. Know anything about the recent hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business. Bad for everyone.
He doesn't know anything.
That's all I've got.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
Jesus, no wonder if he was trying to sort of like clean up radiation? Yeah, that makes sense, Bear. Radioactive material, then I think we can just let him crack on with his pyroholidone. Yeah, I'm not going to push that any further. By the way, do you happen to have any guns like the ones carried by cops? Ooh!
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
What? I pawned my gun? Oh, shit.
The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
Wait, I sold you my gun.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Oh, you moron.
And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
Was the buyer a policeman too?
She didn't seem like a policeman. Although she kept referring to herself as a pig. Which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Oh, God.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
There's only one explanation. She must be one of my rabid fans. Maybe she's a vigilante who wants to prove she can do her jobs better than we can. I don't like it either. What if she intends to commit a crime and blame it on the Citizens Militia? I'm sorry I sold my gun. Okay, I know I'm the sorry cop, but literally that's all I can really say to Kim at this point.
Yeah, it's not good. I do hope we manage to clean this mess up somehow, while also keeping our focus on the murder investigation.
God, any idea where I can find this buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
God.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it right now. You'll just have to hope Everard wasn't lying, and the Union can track her down in time.
That reminds me, I should probably go back and speak to him now then, given the fact that I know that a woman bought it, so maybe I can give him that information and he can help, if he is indeed tracking down my gun. I don't entirely trust the guy. Have people from Everard Clare's Union come here to track that gun?
Maybe. Shady-looking guys came in here yesterday, looking like they'd just taken off their Wild Pines overalls. They asked if I have a police weapon to sell. I told them I already sold it.
Oh, so that would be the Union.
They went their way. It was a trip. But you know, all sorts of people come here, asking for all sorts of things.
Can imagine.
Wait, then it might be true. Everard's claims.
Maybe Claire really is tracking down your gun.
People as oleaginous as Everard seem like they're lying, even when they're really being truthful.
Oleaginous. Oh, I'm going to have to Google that after I'm done here. At least now I know how I lost my serum. Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
I want to ask about my missing gun again. No, I'm not going to.
Sure thing.
Thanks for you. Let's talk about something
Sure,
else.
man.
Okay, no, that's fine. I'm going to leave it there because I'm not going to ask about drugs. That's not going to go down well, I don't think. I can always come back and ask the question if I really feel inclined to, but I'm not going to at this stage. I have another business to get. Okay, that's fine. Right. Oh, okay, autosave's kicking in as well. That's good news. Right, let's get rid of the goddamn glasses. 1 visual calculus minus 1 drama. You know what? I don't need to put anything else on at this point in time. Let's take the gloves off and let's put the half-light on. And what's it? Dynamic winter. Oh yeah, 1 composure. Where's the door? Oh, there it is. Yeah, just trying to think about what else I could do. I suppose, okay, I mean, the episode's dragging on a little bit today, but I just want to very, very quickly go back and speak to Kuno and speak to the guy with regards to the clothes in the bin. Maybe Kuno's in a bit of a better mood this afternoon, who knows. And then, of course, I can still go north. I've not gone that direction yet. Is there anything more I could potentially do here? Get the body down?
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails, all over the yard.
Did I not already do this, looking into the boot tracks?
Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Lieutenant workers' boot tracks.
Noted.
Okay, God. Oh yeah, I don't know how to speak to this.
Does Kuno care?
Oh Christ! Empathy 2 minus back down from Kuno. Was that when I had the option to try and swing a punch at him? That wasn't going to be able to land either. Come on, I found your shack. Kuno, I found your shack. Sorry.
You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack. It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in?
I pushed the panel aside, Kuno. I phase shifted through the roofing material. I pushed the panel aside.
And then what? You fucking there. You fucking Kuno's kingdom.
I hate this wee bastard.
He's trying to fuck at you again, Kuno.
What was with the pig head?
Oh, that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
Were you trying to send me a message of some sort? Demo tape? Like some kind of a musician? Cool pig head, I like it. I got one too. This one. Point to your head. It's shit. Oh, God. Okay, ask him about the music.
Yeah. Kuno plays on snuff radio, fucks pigs, live, fucks their heads off. Kuno's a cop killer.
Get stuffed, Kuno. I should have taken a swing at this wee prick. I found a plate covered with powder residue. Do you know anything about it? What's with the tube of magnosolium, Kuno?
It's a vitamin pig. Don't you know anything?
He looks at you like you just pointed at the sun and asked what it was.
You could use some.
It's magnesium, right?
Yeah, it's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuno goes through like a tube a day, rips mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a battle.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno! He's gonna use it against you, Kuno!
I know all about the magnesium. I rock it all the time.
You're not getting this, Pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo.
He looks at you, eyes bulging.
Fuck you, Pig! Don't do mag! You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die!
Jesus. Found a plate covered with powder residue. Know anything about it?
That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam. Kuno rides the fucking lightning in there, Pig.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eyes.
Oh, shut up, inner monologue.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom.
I won't discuss the body with you again,
The
Kuno.
fuck about it?
No.
You're testing Kuno's patience here. Get lost!
Shut up. About the crime scene, you kids often play in this
Right,
yard.
Pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
The dead man's clothes were in the trash container. Point to the gun. How did they get there?
Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno.
I need to know. It could be a lead in the investigation. Someone may have tampered with the murder scene.
Listen, listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit.
You little arsehole.
Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real.
You'd have to be blind not to notice the giant white letters F-A-L-N running down his trouser leg.
Wait, I asked you what happened to his clothes. You must have seen them lying around.
Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around, except for that up there. Now, you want performance gear or not, Grandpa?
The lieutenant remains silent, but his expression couldn't say, "I told you so," any louder.
I know, but it's a task, right? I have to speak to Kuno on this stuff. Alright, entertain me. What's so great about those pants?
Pig, these are found modulars. Liquid fit, performance crotch, urban survival shit. Made in Mirova by scientists. Pants scientists. Believe it, you need this shit.
The plastic wrapped pants. They're graphite black and look brand new.
These could drastically improve your chances of survival in the urban wilderness.
Do I need to worry about the urban wilderness?
Coach Physical Instrument endorses these pants. They are tartan ready. They will also make you into an idiot.
They will also turn me into an idiot. Well, no, okay, I'm not going to do that then. I might be interested in the pants. Let's talk about it later.
Alright, Piggo. Shit's rolling.
Don't do business with the pig, Kuno! He's gonna steal all your money, Kuno!
As you can see, Kuno and C don't trust you. Can't do business without trust.
There's more to his distrust than being a pig. He feels threatened by something obscure in you. What that is, however, remains a puzzle for now.
There was also a mug in the trash.
The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again?
Yes, does the racist mug have anything to do with it? Yes, does this adequate description of a South Sumerian man have anything to do with it? Better not take it out of historical context. Yes, does this quaint better not be taken out of historical context mug have anything to do with it?
Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain. You saying you pigs are after the mug fucker, 'cause he's the clothes fucker?
I can't hear you, Kuno! Speak louder, Kuno!
That's exactly what I'm saying, Kuno. Someone has tampered with the crime scene. Clean some of it up.
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator.
He nods in approval.
Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can...
Tell the Kuno who it was. He's curious. He likes putting two and two together here.
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno! They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching! Get away from my Kuno.
Yeah, get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Kuno's face.
Okay, ladder, Kuno, ladder.
Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed.
So you would say that the ladder is unclimbable?
fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
Kuno knows the ladder is unclimbable. The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
It's a trap, Kuno! Don't climb it, Kuno!
What's in the greenhouse?
Dunno. Kiptas gardener used to work there.
Kipt is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Areopagite descent. It used to be a common first name among the Areopagites of Ilmara. Not so much anymore.
Hold on, the gardener used to work there.
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Kuno.
You mean the young woman by the whirling in rags, that gardener?
Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
He looks you in the eye, nods as if agreeing with himself.
Yeah, her. What was she doing in the greenhouse in March anyway? What kind of gardening is done in March?
Yeah, I should ask her about that, shouldn't I?
Yes, it seems suspicious. You don't like things being like that. Suspicious.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
No, we're not going to talk about the shack again. Empathy, legendary 14, but it's low at 3. I'm not too sure what the difference means. Figure out what's going on with this kid. Highly unlikely.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
I know.
Hear that? Magnesium. That's what you're lacking. The lack of magnesium has you slouched.
So there's a lack of magnesium in me.
Yes, and it's critical. Look at yourself. You're practically devolving into a fish due to the lack of magnesium in your bloodstream.
So I need to mag it up.
You need to get so magged up. You've probably had 2 heart attacks and a minor stroke already. And the only prescription is insane amounts of magnesium.
You're saying I need to become a magnesium-based life form. What I need is to stop thinking about this.
Yes, if you want to live, you need to evolve. You need to transcend the carbon barrier. Go to the apothecary and buy insane amounts of magnesium. It will reverse the damage to your circulatory system.
I love the way that this just pops up every so often with an internal monologue. And then it creates, obviously, the whole thought process thing. Okay, 15% magnesium-based life form. Was it minus shiver? It's generally understood that humans being are carbon-based life forms, fusing little carbon tubes together to form complex, mushy structures capable of thoughts, love, and locomotion. It is also known that these structures sometimes like to take the edge off by consuming ethanol, amphetamine. In such cases, it is important to supply your body with magnesium. Tired? Mag it. Down? Mag it. Liver damage? Maximum mag. Some people say magnesium doesn't really do anything and you just need to quit, but what do we tell them? Okay, so what's it? 2 skill points. Research time 1 hour 15 minutes. Well, that's good, but I'm going to leave Lonesome Long Way Home and then I can do that next, I guess. I was thinking about the finger pistols as well, but let's just leave it rolling. And how many have I got? So I've got 2 skill points to use. And I've not got anything to use it on yet. Unless there's a way I can get the body down now.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell.
Okay, endurance, endurance, endurance. There is literally nothing that helps me with endurance at this point. It's a bit of a nightmare. +1 endurance. Just making sure there isn't anything that is taking away from that. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to leave this episode here. I'm tempted to go and quickly speak to Gart just to see if he knows who left stuff in the trash, and then I can come and speak to her to find out what she was doing in the garden. Because I am... Oh. Because I am beginning to digress into areas of conversation instead of, I think...
Can I help you?
Potentially progressing the story or the plot, because I think we should be going north. But I don't know, we're achieving things. It's interesting. And we now know that my gun's been pawned, or I pawned my gun, should I say. Here's your trash container key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
I found the victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Immediately I'm suspicious. Maybe you don't remember putting them there. Maybe you were sleepwalking or in a fugue state. Could someone on your staff have put them there? Who else has keys to the trash container?
The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road. Thank you anyway.
Maybe you don't remember putting them there. Could someone on your staff have put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
Maybe you don't remember.
I think fugue states are more your forte, officer.
Thanks, let's talk about something else.
Yes?
Garth, I saw another thing at the Whirling.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
Oh, I did see a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
He tosses his head in disdain.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
He gives you a meaningful nod.
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even men on strike.
Okay.
You glance at the clock on the wall behind the manager. Huh.
It's after 4 o'clock. The sign said reserved. Starting 4 o'clock. Why isn't anyone in the mess hall?
Good question.
He turns to the cafeteria manager.
They're probably getting drunk or protesting something somewhere. Or laying low after the, lynching.
Why is that?
They probably fucking killed that guy or something, and that's why.
Ooh.
I have a feeling we'll make their acquaintance sooner or later.
Okay, something else.
Yes?
So about the money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
How much do I owe you again?
A lot. For the room and broken window, 100 real.
Oh, God.
Like what?
Okay, let's
I
talk
was
about
rarely enjoying talking about the money you owe me.
Okay, I don't have 100 real, unfortunately. Okay, I'm gonna leave this episode here. This is getting interesting. Of course, we now know that I pawned my gun, which was a dumb thing to do. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna get that back. And we have a number. Oh, the kitchen's open. Okay, well, we can do that next then, but I'm going to leave it here and save up, just because time's sort of running out for this episode. But this is getting even more interesting. So we know that I pawned my gun. There's a number of things that we need to do, including trying to get the body down, I guess, to finish the investigation. We need to go up north as well. I think there was something, what was it in the last episode as well? I think the head of the Union gave me the key and asked me to just... Was it unlock a door? I can't quite remember what it was, but I don't know where that needs to take place yet. And now we found the waterway as well. That doesn't kick in until Wednesday, so I'm going to have to keep an eye on the clock. I'm just getting a bit anxious it's going to start getting dark because it's 5:45 now. And I still have nowhere to stay. So I don't know whether I actually need to go to sleep or if I can just continue playing the game through without needing to go to my room. I don't know how the hell I'm going to get 100 real, but that's going to be interesting. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you like my content, please hit the like and subscribe button. This is Big Bear signing off, but there will be another video. See ya!